I saw exactly what I've always felt about Donnie Weeboy. And I saw that girl can't protect her child.
Margaret, Jimmy's her boy.
He's your grandson.
We came to see our grandson.
My boy doesn't have to answer to you. And we don't have to answer to you. Whoa.
Hey Cinemark, Dave Rispoli here with the cast of the upcoming film, Let Him Go. Kevin, your character at times seems like a man of few words, but he's very poised. How would you describe George Blackledge?
Well, I would say that George is, like a lot of men. He's leader of the family, but his wife runs the show. And, they're charismatic. Women are forceful. He knows at the end of the day he can stop something or start something. But, his life that, she was the dynamic force in it. And in this instance, the way this movie's been crafted, a thing happens. And I just have to go back to the moment I read it the first time, which is to go, oh my God, this is going, we should maybe not do this. And I thought the screenplay really started to do that effectively. We actually had a sense of foreboding as we watched this thing unfold, and very early on.
Leslie, Blanche was so fun to watch. How would you describe your character to someone who hasn't seen the film yet?
Oh, well, it's the 1950s, and she's a real badass mama from North Dakota who is doing everything within her power to protect her family and keep her family obeying her rules. She's the real matriarch. What she says goes, and everything in the Weeboy family's life is tinged with stuff that's just on the wrong side of the law.
He hit Lorna. You hit your wife. Like...
Thomas, the film is based on the novel, but what was it about the novel that made you want to bring it to the big screen?
It was such a simple story. It felt biblical to me that this child is taken from Diane and Kevin, and they have to go to hell to bring him home, and the price they might have to pay in order to save that child's life.
The movie has an epic dinner scene.
Oh yeah.
Was it as intense to film as it was to watch?
It felt very theatrical. It felt like a theater piece, and we rehearsed it as one and then shot it over the course of 3 days. And the scene itself has 3 acts. And so it was broken down that way, and that was the way we approached it. But you get great actors and chain them to a table, and they just give you, it's like gift upon gift upon gift. And so then the challenge is when you're in the editing room and having to decide, okay, I can't miss Jeff Donovan laughing or raising an eyebrow, or he was always doing some business, or Leslie and Kevin is such a subtle, it was gift upon gift. So
this film really dives into a family dynamic, but for you, what's the message behind this film?
We have to be careful with one another, and even when we feel like our cause is righteous, we could be taking ourselves to a place we shouldn't be. And we pay a price for that. And what I like about the movie is that it plays honest, and we do pay the price.
Now, we are a movie theater. Why should people experience Let Him Go on the big screen?
It's the Wild West. It's those great, great vistas and terrains and mountains, and to sit there and watch a film at a great big screen and just let it wash over you. That's what cinema's all about. Please, let's not reduce cinema to an iPhone or an iPad. Apart from the story and the great storytelling and the great performances, visually, this film deserves to be seen in the cinema.
Absolutely, I have to agree with that. You're not going to want to miss these performances, folks. Make sure to get your tickets for Let Him Go at Cinemark.com.
Come with us.
No, he'd kill me. Him and his mother.
Don't start what you can't finish.